Hey everybody, it's Doug Rucker here with DougRuckerSchool.com and DougRuckerStore.com, and had a couple of questions texted to me over the weekend about the little adapter that I use instead of using a gun for soft washing via downstreaming. One of the things I want to say from the onset is you never want to use this using high pressure tips, such as the green or the yellow or whatever type of tips that come with your machine. You only want to use this adapter like this if you're using the low pressure nozzles like a shooter tip and the low rinse nozzle that are made for soft washing when you're downstreaming. So, but basically all you really need is a reducing bushing like this. It's 3/8 on one side, 1/4 on the other, and you're just going to put your fittings however you have your gun set up. You see I've got both couplers on here, but some guys coming off the end of their gun or off the end of their hose use this coupler fitting. I use the plug fitting. So in this case, I have both couplers, and all I have to do is put the 3/8 fitting on like that, and then I have the 1/4 inch coming off here, and that's what it looks like. And so if you have a ball valve, then of course your ball valve is going to go on the end of your hose, and then you're going to, off the plug here, have it like that. Okay, now if you're using the coupler end on your gun, on the end of your hose, then your, of course, plug end would go in first, and then you would just make so that your 3/8 plug is coming out of the 3/8 end of the bushing, and then you've got the 1/4 inch here, and you're in business. Just like that, okay? So, but basically all you've got to have is just a 3/8 to 1/4 inch bushing. One side is 3/8, the other side is 1/4 inch, and screw in the fittings that you need, Teflon tape them, whatever you do, and you'll be all set. That's basically how we build them. One thing to always remember is that anything from the bottom of a gun back towards the machine require 3/8 fittings, okay? Everything from the top of the gun forward require 1/4 inch fittings. That's what your nozzle size are, your wands, all of that kind of stuff. So all we're doing here is we're bypassing this gun and using this type of setup. Very simple, easy to use. But the thing you have to remember, and please do not use these with a high pressure tip because they're hard to handle and they're not safe. But if you're using low pressure nozzles like chemical application tips or shooter nozzles or whatever that don't have a lot of pressure, then you're going to be okay. You can drop it and it's just going to lay there. But do not use these with high pressure nozzles. So that's basically how you set up one of those. They're very easy to hold. They make it a lot lighter, and you're not going through guns, and all you're doing is using a couple of fittings and a reducing bushing. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. But that's what you need in order for you to go gunless. Okay. So by the way, put a little comment down there. Let me know what kind of gun you use, if something like this is appealing to you. These fittings you can get at Home Depot or Lowe's. You don't have to buy them from a vendor. You can set this up yourself. Very easy to do. You just got to have the right fittings coming off depending on how you set your hose up. I was just taught early on 30 years ago that the plug points the way of the water. So that's the fitting that I always have coming off of our hoses on all of our trucks, all of our trailers. And so it's like with a downstream injector, we just know when we go to set one up, if the arrow is facing this way for the water flow, we know the plug goes on that end. We don't even, I mean, it's just very simple. But some guys like to use this end. It's a personal preference. Doesn't matter to me which one you use. I could care less. But whichever you decide to use, that's how you've got to set up your fittings. So 3/8 to 1/4 inch bushing. That's all you need. And then set up your fittings the way you want to. But leave me a comment. Let me know if you what kind of gun you use. And also let me know any type of videos you'd like me to post. Anything I can help you guys with, be glad to do it. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you know when I post videos. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a 9-gallon-per-minute machine I just got in that I'm putting on a trailer. So I'll post that video soon too. But thanks so much. Hope y'all have an awesome week. Today's Monday, May 18th. So get out there and get it. Y'all take care.